In today's video, we are going to be reviewing Bun Bo Hue in Inala on Biota Street. So first off, we have the combination pho. And secondly, we have the spicy beef pho. The combination pho is more of a vibe than the spicy spice, but like this one looks better overall due to its nice vagrant, how do I say it? Looks like the new iPhone 7 Pro Max in orange.
Hello, my name's Leighton. Welcome to this week's bowl review featuring the classic battle between Pho and Bun Bo Hue from Hue Xua in Inala on Biota Street. The pleasure of dining here the other weekend with Noah. The Pho was the winner, to my surprise. I'm going to be honest, I expected the Bun Bo Hue to be the superior bowl. Let's order a Bun Bo Hue, since the store is named after Bun Bo Hue. And two words that came to mind as soon as I tasted the pho broth: sleeper and almost S tier.
First impressions of the inside of the store looked very modern and sleek, with a nice cool design on the wall and some mirrors.
Now, to tell you a bit about this restaurant, Hue Xua is a difficult name to pronounce. Hue is the city in central Vietnam, which used to be the old capital back in the imperial days when there were kings and queens ruling the country. The other word, Xua, means old. And when you put the two together, Hue Xua means old Hue, which refers back to the golden ages when this area, Hue, was known for royalty. And of course, you've got the Bun Bo Hue, which originates from this city.
What about the broth?
In terms of the taste of the pho broth, there was a unique sweetness which kicks in at the end. This is the quality I look for in a top tier bowl. On this channel, if you've been following for a while, I refer to this as the X Factor. The special sauce the chef put into the bowl to make it more unique than others, to stand out from the noise. And there was something very special going on. And throwing up my top 3 all-time favorite pho broths, at the top you've got Pho Bat Dan in Bankstown from my hometown in Sydney. It is a legendary broth. I've spoken so many times about it. Pho in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and Pho Bat Dan up in Hanoi. These 3 have a ridiculously criminal tasting pho broth. It's wild. So the pho here had glimpses of this S tier quality. But the reason why it doesn't make the list is currently held back by 2 things: a lack of hype and a bigger following. Now, it's sad, because when we dined on Sunday afternoon, the store was empty. It's very quiet. I don't know what it is, but you'd think good food equals lines out the door. Not always. Like, if you imagine if we took this same broth, relaunched it in a more busier, well-established restaurant with a bigger crowd, easily would climb higher in my ranking. Now, despite the lack of fanfare, I commend the chef behind this recipe. It's very hard to achieve a taste like this. I was thoroughly impressed, and as it stands, an underrated pho worthy of more attention. And now, back to the Bun Bo Hue. I'm going to admit, this is the second time I've had it. The first was a couple of months ago. Mum brought it as a takeaway on a Monday morning. She usually gets her hair done on Biota Street there. But the reason why this Bun Bo Hue wasn't special, it reminds me too much of Mum's cooking. Mum cooks Bun Bo Hue in a very similar way. She uses corn or pineapple in the broth to sweeten it. And also, I didn't like the noodles that they use. It's very soft. This is the same brand Mum uses next door as well. I prefer the Sunny Supreme brand. 22 minutes gives you a firm al dente finish. If we're talking the best Bun Bo Hue I've ever had, two come to mind. Hue in Sydney from my hometown in Canley Heights. I grew up when they exploded on the scene. I remember it was like $10 a Bun Bo Hue. We had it at least once a week, and pretty much everyone in my family had it. We loved it. I know they were very successful. They opened up more franchises towards the city, although I've heard in the grapevine those stores, the broth just isn't the same as the original in Canley Heights. But the best Bun Bo Hue I've ever had in my entire life was earlier this year in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I was staying in this part of District 1 I don't usually stay in. It was the dodgiest hotel I've ever been to. It's like a Soviet era style room out of the 80s. But next door, just around the corner, was the best Bun Bo Hue. It was perfection. And for those who love Bun Bo Hue, they had these giant jars of satay just lying about, which you can help yourself and add as much as you want. And yeah, it was so good. I don't remember what it was called, but I'll throw it up on the screen now. And I'm certain they've got different locations. So if you're heading over to Vietnam this summer or this winter, be sure to check this out because it is so good.
It has a slight hint of peanut.
So that wraps up this week's video. Hue Xua in Inala on Biota Street. I do commend them for finally renovating the dining area. I've been going here for over 15 years. This place used to be the old Kim Sud, which is my all-time favorite Vietnamese restaurant in Brisbane. They did a wicked bun mum, and they've sold out, and we've had subsequent owners, and finally Hue Xua. But none of those previous owners has spent a single cent, not even on a lick of paint for the dining area. And it's long overdue. It's finally done. It's slick, it's modern, it's clean. Do check them out and order the pho.
That's it from us. I'm Noah, and we're going to be starting to post weekly. Peace.